Call me Master Zen cause I'm a flicky bands.
Oh, Geef boy, you see the stupid title, man? No wasting time. Let's get to it. It's very hot here, so yeah. I'm finna get I don't know. Boom!
Yeah, I got a haircut if you didn't already notice. Follow my IG to stay tuned on things like that. There's two categories of people who visit America for the first time. The first category is people who love it, checking out the skyline of LA, relaxing in Miami Beach and hoping not to get attacked by a fence.
Yeah. I don't know about going to Florida, bro. Why the hell would I come from a hot place and go to a place that is much more hotter or the same temperatures over here? LA people, a lot of people be saying it's weird. There's a lot of weird niggas over there, but it's like the beaches though. Niggas be saying, hey, they got the best beaches. Fuck, nigga gotta go there.
Being enamored by Times Square, relaxing in Miami Beach and hoping not to get attacked.
And a lot of New York might end up being ass cheeks because it's in the city, bro. Like, bro, walking in the city, bro, all this pollution and all that shit is finna be out here smelling like dirt, ass cheeks, rats, all that shit. Homeless niggas, nah, bro. Nah, bruv. Okay, remove the homeless, cause I ain't gonna lie. I was like, nah, okay, that's too fucked up. Remove the homeless person. Yeah, it smells like shit over there. Cities in general just smells like shit. The heat is just too much because buildings are too close to each other. Unless niggas walking in the nighttime, then maybe yeah.
Attacked by a fence zombie. Being enamored by Times Square for the first time and thinking how many movies you've seen it just to see it now. And the second category of people is people who love it. What you thought I was gonna say, people who hate it? USA on top. In the past couple of years, the US has been suffering
New York City
suffering what I like to call massive aura depletion. The best way I can describe it is a lot of the world looked at the US as Superman, standing up for the little guy and helping just causes. And now
I don't know about that, big brother. Helping causes? No. From my understanding, or from my perspective of like living in South Africa and like watching a lot of American media, and then I end up speaking like this, is like, how do I put this? The only thing that I would say about like the States is like the things they have over there. There's nothing I could say about like, oh, America is a good country because they help this person, they help this. No. It's all about, oh, the best things are over there. If you want the latest technology, go over there. Like all that type of shit. But in terms of like helping out people, this and that, nah, I don't know about that. Usually it's more like that they take over other people's places and like, you know what, bro, I don't want to die. Fuck them. What the hell them boys do? Hey, you know the memes, man. Every time if they hear like if someone says like around the world, someone says, hey, we found oil, man, them boys be finna be knocking at your door. Yo, bro, we own this motherfucker. How do you own this? This is not even America, man. Just because the nigga said there's some oil over here, man, come on, man.
Now we're the US as Superman, standing up for the little guy and helping just causes. And now we're just looked at like Homelander. At least in the past, the US wasn't moving like Homelander, but we still had that Superman aura people felt from other countries because movies and stuff. One of the main things that always changes people's perspectives is actually stepping down in a city for the first time. A lot of people from different countries take in the US based on one perspective, and that's Hollywood. Now, it's gotten a little more better with social media and people can look at it closer. And some Americans might think that's kind of crazy and there's no way that's how people look at America. Tell me how you looked at Paris when you were younger, though. Because of movies, Paris seemed like a place in no country.
Yo, bro, why do I see not just Paris, like, yeah, I'm gonna just fuck, hold on. Just to simplify things. I be seeing a lot of niggas on TikTok talking about like Paris is not really all that. There's a lot of trash on the streets. It smells like ass. It's dirty. This and I'm like, what the fuck? I thought Paris was gonna be like magical. The Eiffel Tower, shit like this. He literally gonna explain what the hell. I'm like, damn. It's not really a place I could say I wanna go. It's like, I don't know. Just go to the Eiffel Tower, take pictures, and that's it. Dip out, eat a fucking croissant. Get some gabagoo. Get some gabagoo or some shit. I don't know, man. Some croissants, yeah.
Tell me how you looked at Paris when you were younger, though. Because of movies, Paris seemed like a place that no country could match and no wrong could be done. You'd step off the plane and start floating to the smell of crepes being made next to the Eiffel Tower. Take your significant other on a boat trip through the city. And all while the city was clean and filled with a beautiful vibrance. experience. But now you search up any person reviewing their first time in Paris, and they say the smells of the street almost took them out on the first day.
That I noticed when I got out of the taxi was that the entire city of Paris seems to smell. And yeah, obviously every place is going to have their own specific kind of fragrance, but here it's just kind of bad. Like, we get out of the taxi, and the first thing that I notice is that everything seems to kind of smell like a porta potty in summer, where the smell has just diffused over the general area.
Love Paris, but let me tell y'all something. I could walk past you, and you could almost pass the... Oh, like, why? Why do y'all smell like this, man?
Oh, it's probably like majority of the people in there, obviously white people, are those ones that don't use rags. They be just taking a bath with their hands, doing these 2 minutes in the shower, and that's it. Yo, bro, y'all niggas dirty as hell, man.
Oh, like, why?
Nigga put in the soap bar between their ass cheeks. Nigga, no. You gonna use the same soap bar on your face too.
Why do y'all smell like this, man?
Not even mentioning the rat problem they have too there, that's only getting worse. Paris is pretty much the New York City of Europe. And all of the major American cities have suffered ore depletion like how Paris has. As soon as you step down in Times Square, you're thinking you're gonna see beautiful, vibrant lights with people all giddy, happy, and waving at each other. Meanwhile, you can't even hear who you came with because cars are always honking.
That too. Another one too. You could say, whoa, just go to Times Square. You could be much cleaner there, or like. And then maybe you just end up being unlucky. You end up going there on a day where like there's a lot of people, so it's crowded. You don't move freely. It's just ass, bro. So it's like.
Cat comes up and steals your phone while you're not looking. A homeless man on Fent tries to box you for no reason. And if you have TikTok, that's probably all you see up until traveling. I remember before going to Japan, my algorithm started showing different places I could go to and see there. And occasionally,
I ain't gonna lie, Japan, it's still up there in terms of like, hey, I want to go there and see what's to it.
Yeah, I'd see TikToks of people telling me of which places not to go. Mainly the sketchy
female accommodation spots, if you get my drift.
Because age checks might be iffy, and also they're known for scamming. They probably still get crazy business from all the gooners in Japan who travel there just for that. A lot of people from different countries are for the first time seeing the bad parts of these cities. Especially when it's a POV from a direct person, it feels more personal to you. I truly don't think people visiting New York or LA around the world.
Yo, hold on. Speaking about Japan, nigga, I think everybody wouldn't think about Japan. They think about like a nice place. People are like they show they are like, what the fuck is that word? Respectable? I don't know, bro. They got good hospitality or some shit like it's a clean place. People are respectful. Yeah, respectful. That was a fucking word I was looking for. Respectful, this and that. It's nice. The scenery is nice. Put that to the side, nigga. Them boys are the reason for the fucking hentai. They are the reason for like the anime industry having a lot of weird characters that are little kids, man. Nigga gonna be well, actually she's a vampire, so technically she's 1,000 years old. That nigga looks like a kid, nigga. Oh well, in Japan the age of consent is 16. I don't even know if it's still 16 or they changed it. Like, bro, that's diabolical, bro.
Expect to see Fent zombies or homeless encampments on the street. I'd probably be more mad if I came from a country with good travel infrastructure, just to come here and have to spend half my budget on Ubers to get places. And when I say all this,
shit, yo, he just made me realize something. Cause over here we got taxis, we got trains and all that shit. Yo, the worst people, especially if you don't got a car or a license. Yo, imagine, bro, going to motherfucking LA and all that shit. Nigga, there's no public transport. Niggas gonna have to use fucking Uber and all that shit. Nah, man. Nah, bruv.
People may think I'm saying no one wants to visit anymore now that the truth is out, tourism is done for. But no, these cities and places will still be some of the most visited places for tourists on Earth. However, I do think it would change people's perspectives on how much they'd want to visit. Like for me, what Paris, call me a sheep, but all that hype in TV shows and movies of it, just for people to complain about it all the time now, has kind of put it down on my list. I would still visit eventually, but I feel that's how people would do it, just put it lower on their list. And
Bro, I got a fat nose, boy. I can smell a lot of things. If a nigga just gets out and like it smells like shit everywhere, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm buying a ticket. If I had like reserved like a plane ticket for like to fetch me, how do I put this? Like everything is paid for the hotel, airplane, this and that, and there's no refunds and all that shit. My nigga, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm going back home. I'm not finna be there for a whole week and it smells like ass everywhere. Man, I'd rather come back home, man. Niggas do be pissing me off in the hood, like burning shit during the day. But it's not like they be burning things every day, bro. Yeah, man, hell nah. Hell nah, I'd rather come home, man.
There will be some people who say altogether they might as well save up their money and skip it and go to a different place. I think something they'd actually be more scared of seeing in LA or New York more than a homeless fence zombie is ICE taking them off the street for not having their passport on them, then putting them on the next plane to El Salvador to survive in that prison. I feel like the only people shocked US tourism has gone down this year is MAGA and the Trump administration. Let's say, for example, even if you believe someone who's been here illegally for 10 or 20 years should be deported and it doesn't matter how long they've been here, how do you—
Nah, I'm more on this, on the side of like, if that person is making an honest living, they should not be deported. But if it's, I'm more towards like, bro, the criminals, the niggas causing harm, terrorists, like them niggas gotta go. But hey, man,
I think it looks for people wanting to visit the country that people are getting snatched up in broad daylight by dudes who are wearing full-on ski masks, and these are talking about terrorists are coming while cosplaying the exact they wear. If I'm in another country seeing these are talking about terrorists are coming while cosplaying.
Yo, these niggas literally look like them, they literally look like them Mexican cartels, man. Allegedly. I don't want no smoke with y'all boys, man. I don't want no problems.
The exact they wear. If I'm in another country seeing these clips, I'm genuinely not coming for the next 4 years until it's over. I'm not risking it.
Another thing, the whole thing of like tipping, like I don't know whether it is true or not. I saw somewhere like, but it was a long time ago. Niggas talking about like, bro, you're supposed to be tipping when you go to a restaurant or something like that. Man, niggas do not do that shit over here. The whole thing of tipping is like, you go out your way to pay for that person and say, yo, thank you for the service and this and that. Why is it mandatory? Man, y'all tweaking, boy.
Obviously does affect our economy and makes it worse. I can't blame them though. If there was any country moving like this that I was gonna visit, it's immediately off my list of going. And the World Cup is right around the corner, so I'm not sure how that's about to go. They say allegedly ICE is gonna be at the games, which of course you have to be. I'm sure that will be totally inviting to tourists and they'll feel safe to come and boost the economy. It would be so funny if it ended up being the lowest sales for a World Cup in recent times, and that's the legacy left by this administration. Another part of the American aura too was that people from around the world felt like they could come to America and work their way up to eventually experience the American dream, done nowhere else but here. And now that's dead for them because they know you got a better chance of winning the lottery than getting a visa in America in 2025. Unless your ass is the next Einstein or can pay $5 million to get that gold card, then yeah, just go ahead and look at another country. I actually—
What the hell? Hold up. Hello. Ciao. Ciao. Well, looks like I gotta go take a, I gotta go wait for my little cousin to come back from school, and then I gotta chill with that little nigga. Fuck. How long is this video? Well, damn.
I wonder how many visas have been given out this year because it can't be much. If it was already
Wait, how much?
Got a better chance. So eventually got a better chance of winning the lottery than getting a visa in America in 2025. Unless your ass is the next Einstein or can pay $5 million to get that gold card, then
damn, so I gotta make $5 million? Well, looks like they gonna have to be slaving out here, putting like 20 reactions on their channel every day. Nah, I'm good, bro. The only thing I just, like, South Africa is not a bad place, bro. It's not a bad place. That's why, like, a lot of people from, like, in Africa, if, like, you're born in Africa and you want to move to a better country, South Africa is amongst them. Like, it's amongst, like the top countries in Africa to move to. So it's like, hey, bro, it's decent over here, man. You just need money. That's all.
Yeah, just go ahead and look at another country. I actually wonder how many visas have been given out this year because it can't be much. If it was already hard before, I can only imagine now. And to be fair, basically in every Western country, the housing markets are cooked. I be thinking the US is bad, then I look how much Canada's houses cost, and I'm like, damn, well, we got it better somehow. But that core idea to people of America,
And this thing of like, yo, bro, paying for land tax. I don't get it. You buy the house, you own it, but technically, you still have to pay for the land. I don't know, bro. The thing is that for me, I live in a village which is under I live in an area where like it's a village, and that village is under a kingdom, or kingdom. How do you pronounce it? So that kingdom is like it's royalty in a way, to simplify things. So because I live in that area ruled by royalty, niggas do not gotta pay for land tax, and we got free water. We got we got free water. That's one of the things. We got free water, and when you buy a house, you fully own it, and nobody can tell you nothing about it. So, damn, man. At the same time, I'm trying to move out the hood, boy. Or unless I move to another place, because there's multiple places under this kingdom, or the kingdom of the royalty, man. Whatever the fuck that shit is. But, bruh, I'm trying to live in the suburb, and a lot of the suburbs that I'm trying to live in, they are out of the district of the fucking kingdom. So yeah,
America being the perfect place to work your way up to get a house is way down. They probably wouldn't even want to come to because the amount of shootings they see nowadays. I think some Americans underestimate how scared people are of the thought of guns. If you come from a country where they're completely banned and the loudest pop you'll hear is fireworks on a holiday, it's gonna scare you thinking that pop you hear in America might be someone trying to mow down a crowd. There's videos of
I live in the hood, bro, and I live in South Africa, so guns are legal over here. So yeah, shit, you hear a motherfucking sound at nighttime, hey, you better, if you're in your bed, you better go to sleep. If you was asleep and you hear a gun sound, just continue going to sleep, bro. Do not get up trying to go see what the hell going on. If you about to go pee and you hear something that sounds like a gunshot, bro, just, even if it maybe like it's a car, a car exhaust or something, bro, just go to sleep, bro. Just go to sleep. Thank God I don't live in like a fucked up area like that. Like, bro, you can't, like, I could probably say like in the hood, maybe one house in a month gets like robbed or like something like that. Like it's not a bad area where I live at, but hey, man, shit, never know, boy.
people at public events now, a couple of balloons pop. America might be someone trying to mow down a crowd. There's videos of people at public events now, a couple of balloons pop and everybody starts running thinking gunshots went off. The fear is getting worse and worse every day because you never know with people when something could happen. And the school ones have only gotten worse. Back when Aura was up, people weren't scared as much because it wasn't happening as frequent. And now, like every other day, there's
It's because y'all fucking laws are stupid again. Y'all giving kids, y'all giving anyone that's 18 a gun. But for them to drink, they have to be 21. It's like, you see the core, like, bro, the priorities are fucked up, bro. Over here, you gotta be 18 to drink. Then a gun, I think that's when you get it at 25. Or you can probably get it at 18 too. I don't know. But I would assume, like, over here, like, 21, that's when you can do everything else. But a majority, as long as you're 18, you can do a lot of things. Own a crib, this and that, while being 18. Drink alcohol, but not. The First Amendment or something of, like, bearing arms. Why the fuck y'all giving 18-year-olds ARs, my nigga? No wonder I have school shootings.
Some kid who got radicalized online shooting up his school. With mass shootings also happening at random public events a couple times a month. It used to be like 1 or 2 big ones a year and people would talk about how tragic it is and how we can improve. And now when it happens, it just turns into a political catfight with nothing getting fixed. People try to research the person's race, sexuality, political party, whatever they can to blame the other side. I kid you.
If they find like he's a left or right, typical leftist or rightist or whatever it is.
It ends up not even being about the victims anymore. It's just about who did it and what their ideology was.
Bro.
Instead of, hey, this person was crazy, what can we do to help move things forward and do better? Imagine you're someone trying to move here and have kids. The thought of some random psychopath taking them out in class is definitely gonna deter you. Even when my parents moved here, they didn't have to worry about that probably until I was in middle school when it started to ramp up. The biggest thing recently on the world stage that has put our OR numbers in the gutter is not even us, it's our quote-unquote greatest ally. Not sure what ally could take $300 billion and still be called an ally. That's more like a charity patient at a hospital. The whole world being against what Israel was doing except America took all that freedom aura to the bottom. Every time the world had a vote to stop the conflict, it was only one hand up to keep it going, and it was the US. In these moments, America is like that kid in class who reminds the teacher about the homework, and everyone in the class is pissed that they ruined the vibe. I just know these people are pissed around this round table. They're probably got the craziest group chat rows going on, leaving out us. Like, I want to be in.
The reason why, if I heard him correctly, like they're not trying to stop like some of the fucked up things happening on the planet or the wars or something. If you're not tapped in, bro, if you want to make a lot of money, invest in like wait, is that going to make sense? Invest in war? No, it's something along the lines of like, yo, wars are bad, but bro, if you want to make a lot of money, be a supplier for like those for those people fighting in a war. That's how a lot of people make money. The same thing for like people buying jails or like people investing in jails. Because the government gives those people who own the jail money, and there's investors. How to put this? Bro, I'm not explaining this correctly, but hold on. Let me just show you what the fuck I'm talking about. Hold on, let me just use my phone because it's gonna take a little minute to try to open up the fucking browser and do all this shit. Hold on. I'm like, bro, what? I didn't even realize that shit. Like, bro, niggas be making money, and it do make sense. Wars are very expensive, so hey, niggas gonna need suppliers and all that shit. So if you wanna make money, hey man, be a supplier for these boys. All right, look. Yo, chat, explain this to me. If you're confused why I said chat, I'm talking to this nigga ChatGPT. That's why I said chat instead of. Never mind. Yo, ChatGPT, tell me this. How do I word this? When people say if you want to make money, be a supplier for wars or something like that, or like why do people make a lot of money during war times? It's either like they invest or something. Like how would you word that? Let me see. Come on, man. I gotta go too. Okay. It's showing there. Simple version. People say if you want to make money, be the one supplying things during a war, because the wars create huge demand for weapons, equipment, fuel, food, and materials. So more. That one was a simpler version. Here's a more formal version. Wars often stimulate economy for certain industries because governments spend massive amounts on weapons, supplies, infrastructure, and those who produce, invest in these sectors tend to profit the most during wars. Hey man, I don't know. I think it was probably like a TikTok, or it was a YouTube short. Cause it was like an interview, whatever. They were talking to this nigga how he make money, whatever. Like they were asking him like, how does he make money? He went from like, I don't know if he was homeless. Let me just say, the nigga was broke, and then he started looking for government contracts. Yes, that's what I was looking for. The nigga started looking for government contracts, and that's how he started making a lot of money from that shit. Because the USA doesn't manufacture. They don't manufacture. They're more into like buying. Hey, bro, we finna get technically. Them motherfucker finna get nerdy, boy. But yeah, man. That's the gist of like the shit. Like I said, yo, bro. When I found that shit out, it confused the fuck out of me. I'm like, what? I thought it was bad, but damn, niggas out here making money. Shit.
Pissed around this round table. They probably got the craziest group chat rows going on, leaving out us. Like, I want to be in the group chat too. Come on, guys, this wasn't my choice. The worst part about it too is most Americans agree with the world. I fully believe if you had a countrywide vote right now, if Americans wanted to cut off Israel and stop sending money, it would be about the only thing that would pass in every single state. But when our politicians are running things, we can only do so much. Bro, there is literally people in government not even trying to hide their allegiance to it anymore. Before it was more hidden and just donations from AIPAC. And now that it's so widely exposed, I guess they—
Wait, does Israel have a lot of oil? I'ma just say yes. That's why them boys, hey man, they finna lose out on a big partner, boy.
think, it, what's the point of hiding it?
Through it. And I'm always going to vote whatever supports Israel, you know, military, financial, intelligence, whatever that is. And I'm always going to vote whatever supports Israel.
There's something he knows. We only just know the surface level information. There's obviously a bigger pod to this whole situation, man.
The pride of being able to be here and do work that facilitates making things better for people, and in the greatest country on earth, next to Israel.
Like, why are these just allowed to say this openly and not get questioned for foreign influence? If this was any other person talking about any other country, they would have been already booted out by now. It's crazy because damn near every
Nigga, shit, they can't say anything they want to say, nigga. They're a superpower, so who the fuck gonna test that gangster, nigga?
politician you look at now has some type of dono from it. They have whole websites just to track the politicians who take money. Some of them are crazy amounts, like our own president or who would have been president had she won. But then some of them you look at it like, you seriously sold out for this little? There are politicians who have taken only 20 grand or 30 grand. Some of them take less than their literal government salary. Meanwhile, they pass bills in their—
Hey man, is this mentality of like, yo, I'm not spending my money getting this certain thing. I'd rather spend another person's money. So yeah, even though it's much less.
State to send 1,000 times the funding of that to 2,000 times to Israel. And truth, y'all, this isn't gonna get fixed anytime soon. As long as our average public officials are at the age where they're supposed to be in retirement homes, then it's staying. But I'm predicting within the next 5 to 10 years, there's gonna be a shift on it, and it's gonna be major. Once Gen Z and millennials take over, all I know is that is cooked. It's game over. Which is why I have the theory that they're trying to siphon out as much as possible before it stops working. Within the next 10 or 20 years, the method will be patched. People over there are going to be real mad once their universal healthcare goes away, when we stop sending money. And we can finally focus on spending money on the right things here. Like a Trump hotel next to the White House. If you ask people from other countries now how they view America, they'll all say it's one big giant TV show and laughing at the chaos. Which I don't even blame them, that's how you gotta take things. It also doesn't help that for the past year, we've cut off all the people we had connections with. The reason why a lot of people from different countries liked America is usually the connection it had with their country too. It's kind of like having a neighbor that every once in a while, y'all chop it up together and talk about—
Man, the minute that boy Trump cut off like medical supplies, I'm gonna just say medical supplies to South Africa, bro. Man, the whole of South Africa, man. The whole of South Africa let you say, man, fuck that nigga. That nigga eat dick. That nigga moving like he the motherfucking boss and shit. Like what? Hey, South Africa started moving crazy or different. The president started rubbing shoulders with China and Russia. I'm like, oh no, bro. This nigga trying to cause a fucking world war. They gonna be chilling at the crib. They gonna knock on my door. Yo, big bro, you gonna have to fucking tap in with a world war. What you mean we gonna be fighting America, nigga? Hell nah.
How things are going. But now it's like that neighbor's turned into that neighbor no one wants, where they complain about everything happening at your house. Your grass doesn't comply with HOA regulations, so cut it down or they're calling the cops to find you. Your fence has a dark—
See, like I said, I forgot. Okay, I did say I want to stay in a suburb, but bro, these HOA, whatever he should say, bro. Oh, you can't be too loud. You can't be doing this. That's why I could say, man, if I live in a suburb, I gotta like, hopefully I buy a crib or build a crib that has a basement, so I can be able to like shoot my videos and be loud down there, so I ain't gotta disturb the neighbors or whatever. But bruv, oh, the grass gotta be like this. You gonna only have 2 cars on the lawn. Like, what the hell is that, man?
spots, so you need to fix it or they're snitching. They're constantly talking behind you or they're calling the cops to find you. Your fence has a dark spot, so you need to fix it or they're snitching. They're constantly talking behind your back, even though you thought y'all were cool. And I know people will say, well, Tommy, what's wrong with criticizing your neighbor for things they may be doing wrong? Yeah, there's one thing criticizing and coming to a solution together versus doing whatever the this is.
I'm really good at this stuff. Your countries are going to hell.
Your countries are going to hell.
Hey, one thing you gotta say about that nigga, man, you gotta keep it real. Hey, that nigga keep it P, nigga. He say what everything he thinking, bro. He say he don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta applaud him for that, bro. Niggas tired of that fucking being PR trained, bro. PR trained. This thing of like, oh, like maybe they ask him about a certain situation happening in another country. Well, they're doing a very big thing. Oh, like, oh, yeah, it's very sad over there, this and that. Man, keep it real, bro. Them niggas doing bullshit. Why are they causing world wars? Why are they trying to start stupid shit, man? Them niggas gotta be retarded. We gotta keep it P, man. All this thing of trying to be politically correct sometimes is not it, bro.
If I'm in another country, why would I even have a sliver of a good look of yours when you're talking like this? I'm not even gonna want to
He keeping it real, man.
be associated with your ass and look for someone else to work with. The best thing you could do to boost a country and people's morale is having them have a common enemy. And every country is pretty much facing this boost because the US looks like the bully trying to fight everyone at once. Even when you think of the times Americans were the most together, it was things like after 9/11 or World War II where a common enemy was fought. Saying all this, even though our aura levels are taken every day, I truly believe in this country and that we'll get over it. But at least I hope. I got a couple more decades to be God gracefully living, so if it's still not looking good later, I'm
like, bro, can I just be successful, enjoy a nice life, find my shorty? I don't know about marriage, but fuck it, do the NPC things to be doing. Get married. Nah. I don't know about starting a family. Get married, yeah. Nigga signing a prenup for nigga. Like you, just in general, bro. Big successful, get my own crib, enjoy life for a couple of years, get old, and then that's when the world could end. Like, bruv, why?
might have to prepare a bunker and get ready. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Hey man, I'm gonna see y'all boys, man. I gotta go take care of my little cousin, man. I'm gone.
Call me Master Zen, cause I'm a flick the bands.